Bangapolder, an area in Semarang, Indonesia, with very high population density, is being established as a Dutch polder system to overcome the floods and to manage the water levels. Part of this project is a 12-hectare big retention basin. Most people who have lived in that area live below the poverty line. When the basin is realized, those people will have to move, losing their economic and social network unless a solution is found. That solution can be in the form of floating housing. A big advantage of the floating house is that it rises together with the water level when flood happens. There are many floating houses all around the world, such as a floating village in Cambodia or floating school in Makoko, Africa. In Semarang, a floating project can consist of following elements. Recommended is to use bamboo as main building material due to its local availability and easiness to replace. Generally, a house must be designed for 10 persons as people tend to live in big families. A house must have a place to pray because people in Semarang are mostly Muslim. Separate restroom for men and women and at least 2 bedrooms. To avoid illnesses, the water from toilets will not be directly discharged into ambient water, but will be treated by a system called Handypot, which is inserted under a floating toilet, capturing the sewerage and treating it with microbial and ecological communities enabled by the plants and their root systems. In order to further improve the water quality, other floating plants can be realized near a floating house. Additionally, the installation of 1 to 3 solar panels will be sufficient to meet basic energy needs. Implementation of a floating project will not only create additional residential space, but also simulate local jobs, such as garbage maintenance or carpentry, and provide opportunities for the new jobs such as fishing or even floating agriculture. All other aspects of floating house can easily be solved technically to provide safe and sustainable floating community.